LA, LA, baby.
I am living out my high school dreams of having business reasons to come to LA. When I was 16, 17, I wanted to be one of those little dope girlies that had to like come to LA. And then eventually they were like, I'm moving here. Like, I wanted that so bad. And unfortunately that was not my path, but I'm here for comedy now. Yeah, the silly's got a little bit serious. Now, Jasmine, were you asked to be on these shows? No. No, I was not. I reached out to bookers and I said, hey, I'm coming to LA for work. I'll be here these days. Could I pop on your show? And now I'm on 6 shows. I'm not here for work. And that's how the sausage gets made. Now I'm here. I just drove to Hollywood. Guys, quick trip to Hollywood. Saw the Hollywood Hills for the first time. They're absolutely gorgeous. You can barely see them because of the pollution. And now I'm gonna go drink coffee and figure out what I am gonna do on my business trip. Okay, great. I drank my coffee and I journaled about how I'm really scared. And now, who knows? What do y'all know about Trader Joe's lettuce ketchup chips? This is my crew, Mia Familia. I went to a different coffee shop. So I was like, I still have like 4 hours to go. I was like, I'm not gonna get something to drink. I'm gonna get a little bite to eat, a little something to eat. Cause girl, I'm hungry. And I think, oh, it'll be cheaper than like an $8 matcha. This coffee shop is selling the world's smallest containers of chia seed pudding. Maybe 2.8 ounces of chia seed pudding. The amount of food you would give a dog to be like, here, Josie, let's take your meds. $7.50. So $7.50, and then I sort of sat there, stared into space, and then I came back to the car, and yeah, I took an 1.5 hour nap. And then I woke up and thought, number 1, who am I? Number 2, where am I? Number 3, how will I survive this? So now I'm at my second Trader Joe's of the day, and I just got my cherry cola prebiotic soda, my ketchup lettuce chips, and some trail mix for later. I've also been really struggling with my bowels today. I'm on day 3 of my period. All my toots are passing. They're passing through sort of like a Disneyland line of sea glass shit that's sort of stacked up in my lower bowels. So that's super fun. I can't have a normal bowel movement, and when I feel it, I'm like, gosh, I really have to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom and I just sort of like toot and toot and toot and toot and toot. I'm like a tooting machine. I'm like a freaking train. And then when I go to wipe, there's about the same amount of chia seed pudding that I ate, but just sort of in blood and mucus on the piece of toilet paper. So that's a blast. I put my hair up in a ponytail because I'm a big blonde bitch, and now we're gonna drive to the show. They also still don't need me there for another hour, but sucks for them because I'm bored as hell. I have absolutely no fucking clue where I am.
Also just bled through my shorts. I just bled through my shorts.
I just bled through my shorts.
I thought my period was over, and then I sneezed.
Fuck! So glad on these seats in this car that they upgraded me to, without my permission. I said, do not upgrade me. I want a clunky car. Give me a clunker. I want a clunk funk car. They give me a car in the middle of my period with a white strip of leather going down directly down the center of the seat, right where your pussy crack is. Do you see that? That line lines my lips in a way that I'm not comfortable with. That thing guides a plane into my entrance. Do you see that? Do you guys like my shirt? Thanks. Made it the other day to sell at a market, but then I decided, you know what? You're for me. You're coming with me. I crocheted the straps with thrifted yarn. It's attached to the t-shirt. But this you can tie, and there's a tie in the back. It's all crocheted. Both are thrifted fabrics. And I changed my pants, because as you guys know, my other one's a little bit bloody. I'm drinking another cherry prebiotic. You guys know the drill. And I'm eating my Trader Joe's chicken nuggets, which if you follow me on TikTok, you know has been huge for me. I've also been having poop attacks. I had my bad coffee and my bad toast this morning. Then I went to Trader Joe's, bought groceries for the week. I'm staying at my friend Kiara from high school's house. She's nowhere to be found. I think she's in Las Vegas. Excited to see her when she does really come through that door. Tried to unlock the wrong person's apartment today, and I hope I didn't scare them half to death. I did not bring my 100 pack of markers like I usually do. I said, Jasmine, leave some room in your suitcase just in case you need to rescue a chihuahua or something. So I just have my color pencils in my mini notebook and I'm gonna color and then we'll go to the show. Peace and prosperity.
Hey, who else here farted blood in LAX yesterday? Say hell yeah! Hey! I farted blood at LAX yesterday. I know! I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean you're looking at its penis? Judy, it's right there! In the style of Broadway legend Lin-Manuel Miranda. This is my opportunity to be a part of it. My name is Jasmine Rogers. Thank you so much.
Hey divas, back with another video.
It is quite literally 24 hours
Later, another cheery prebiotic soda.
and I'm gonna get ready for the show tonight. There's an open mic before the show that I'm gonna sort of hop and scoot on. I've been feeling a little bit inspired. When I travel, of course, I sit and I watch a lot of stand-up and I get all these new bit ideas, but it's tough because it's like I don't want to try new material at shows where I'm trying to like impress people, because it could be a hashtag epic fail. Oh, I got more toothpaste at Trader Joe's. Let me go.
Okay, so today we'll be trying the Trader Joe's Peppermint Whitening Toothpaste.
I don't like it. Go girl, give us nothing. That toothpaste was like brushing my teeth with freaking spackling for drywall. I didn't like that. So now that I brush my teeth, I'm sort of gonna go in and immediately take a sip of a sugary beverage. Show last night was really fun. All the comics were super, super lovely. And then I came home and went to sleep. Anyways, I have nothing to share. Bye. Okay, that was awesome. I did the open mic before the show. Gosh, if you're a comic watching this, Baby Batista's at Nico's Wines. The mics, the shows, incredible. I look really cool tonight. The hair is so fun and fresh, and I'm sweaty, and I'm really hungry. So, I'm gonna go home. Hi, everyone. Thank you guys so much. I just wanted to hop on here. Oop, getting attacked. I have got yet another version of a cherry cola prebiotic soda with me, of course. I've got it in this fun purple cup that I found in their cupboard. I sort of went through their entire kitchen, just sort of looking and looking and looking and looking through just about every cabinet, every drawer, because I thought, no, I'm not gonna go get another prebiotic soda. I'm gonna try to make some tea. And unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of luck finding any tea, so God, fuck. I hopped out and I went across the street and I bought about 3 cherry cola poppies for me to drink over the next few days. So I'm sipping on this, I'm getting some work done, and I'm having a lot of fun. I am sort of just thinking about like, gosh, what am I doing? You know, what am I doing? What is my place? Who the hell am I? And sort of, what am I working towards? Sort of thinking about, gosh, I booked this trip to LA. Like, what am I even here to do? You know, gosh, I'm not making nearly enough money as I should be. Sort of just did my finances for the last 2 months. And I thought, gosh, this is the most amount of money I've made ever. In the last 2 months, and it's still not quite enough. It really gets the wheels turning about sort of like, gosh, maybe I should work even harder than I am now, which is already sort of, I'm sort of already at sort of, my glass is sort of already overflowing and sort of spilling out of the cup and onto the floor, and sort of, oh no, there's a leak and we have wood floors. Oh my God, the water is continuing to overflow out of my cup. So I'm sitting here trying to strategize, gosh, how do we make that cup bigger? How do we make that cup even bigger so I can sort of fit as much water as possible into that cup? It's really not about, you know, maybe filling your cup up less. It's about how can we make the cup bigger? Can we cut back on sleep? Can we sort of cut back on everything else? You know, I'm just sort of thinking about that, trying to figure that out. Yes. Something that people don't understand. Listen, I work completely for myself. God, I'm really overwhelmed. Okay, I have too much going on. Also, I'm sweating. So anyways, taking a break from that, got my cherry cola, and I made this. It says, you're allowed to own a horse. It's allowed to die, but please don't beat the animal once it has passed. So I love that. And then I drew this picture of a zebra. And then I wrote, oh my God, I'm so scared, but oh my God, I can do this, maybe. potentially. I look super cute, hey, wearing my new top, hey, I look really cute, hey. Feeling awesome in my new boobalicious, cleavalicious top. I left an hour early because I can. And I'm also doing this fun new thing where I leave an hour early, sort of just out of like boredom and also like a little bit of fear. I don't typically like doing shows like one after the other, like night after night, because the problem is I'll do a certain set one night and then I'll think, gosh, well, I had so much fun last night, let me just do the same set that I did last night. But then I'll try to like recreate the spontaneity of the night before and it doesn't go well. I think maybe tonight what I need to do is I just need to like stick to material that like I super know and just like try not to like, because last night I tried, like I was just yapping last night. I think tonight I need to just stick to material that I know. But if something crazy happens, we can hop on that bicycle and we can ride that bicycle all the way down Sunset Boulevard if we want. I'm gonna do my song, one of my songs, and I'm just gonna have a good time and I'm just gonna be myself and I'm just gonna drink a Sprite. I just had some trail mix, some melted trail mix. Okay. Life hack for all my comedians out there. If you just never stop talking, you'll never know if they're laughing or not. You give them no choice but to listen. They don't have time to laugh because they need to lock in. Tonight on stage, I was wearing my earplugs. Yes, I have. I'm a sensitive little motherfucker. Okay? On stage, earplugs in, so I couldn't hear them laughing or not. So I was like, all right, what if I did a 10-minute set in one breath? What if I did a 10-minute set without stopping? Because then I'll never have to stop and listen to the silence. And God, it felt good. Hey divas, it's your favorite internet best. Oh my God, okay, fuck me. Fuck everything about everything and everyone. Fuck all of this, I'm fucking done. What was I saying? Hey guys, welcome back. Okay. God, I'm having a tough time here. Why don't they make tripods in cars? It's 2026. This is how we're making our money now. This is how we're paying for the cars. Put a damn phone tripod in the damn car. I need a car that can vlog for me. I need a car that has a 4K camera inside. Vertical format just for me. Maybe could go horizontal because sometimes it's on YouTube. I just finished my last show. I showed everyone my underwear and I specifically put on the underwear I was wearing and then the shorts on top of... I'm gonna fucking kill. Today was when I was getting dressed for the show. I'm wearing super cute. I'm wearing I'm wearing the polka dot dress. It's the only dress that I own. I love it. I would wear this dress. And my cute little bow that I just keep in my carry-on. And I'm also wearing some biker shorts and underneath those biker shorts are women's boxer briefs. And I sort of put on the biker shorts over the boxer briefs because I'm just like, I grew up being like, you wear shorts under a dress so that when you do a cartwheel, not just in case, so that when you inevitably go upside down, you'll be okay. So now I've Pavloved myself into being scared if I'm not wearing a tight-fitting short underneath any dress. Mind you, this polka dot dress does go directly to the floor. Sometimes it even scrapes it, okay? So I put on my 5-inch Target biker shorts, Kelly green biker shorts, over my woman's boxer briefs. So now I've got 2 layers of about a 3-inch protection on my thigh, okay? And I thought, this looks fucking ridiculous. This doesn't feel good. This is hella tight. This doesn't need to happen. My boxer briefs would suffice as the short, but yet that's what I brought into the bathroom with me to change with, and I was running late. I walked out the door and I said, Jasmine, challenge! Crazy challenge alert! Don't tell the audience about this. Challenge impossible. Of course, I go on stage and immediately I said, guys, I gotta show you the underwear situation I got going on. And I hiked my skirt up right to my hips and I peeled back the layer of the biker shorts similar to that of a foreskin on a cock. And I revealed the shorts that are underwear underneath that, showed the biker shorts, dropped the skirt and said, so sorry. So that was really awesome of me, especially given that I did have some industry representation coming to watch me tonight. So sorry about that, everyone. They gave me a goodie bag. Let's see what's inside. The show was called Lady Bits. Forgot to talk about my lady bits, although I did talk about my boobs a little too long. Ooh, restoring eye masks. I've never done some of these. Kind of like cocaine. Never done that either. Okay, fun little checker. Mini notebook for me when I'm having mini thoughts. rare. Usually my thoughts are much larger than this, but maybe I can give this a try during maybe ovulation or something. I just ran out of my travel body wash. Isn't this brand like a psyop or something? It's like a gel pen. Cute. I went to an art store today and I bought some pens and some new colored pencils like an 8-year-old. Okay, new pen, new notebook. Let's give it a try. It's purple. Fun. I did write fuck and cock in cursive. Yeah, I grew up in Montessori. Yeah, cursive is my first language. Ooh, Vaseline chapstick. I've never tried. Shot through the heart, and you're too bad. You either bad. Ooh, it's tinted. Ooh, reminds me of some male dogs that I know. Okay. Love this. Okay, fun. And what's this? A little charm. Cute. Gosh, I wish I had my keys with me, but I do carry around a travel carabiner. Yes, that's right. This is my spare abiner. I keep it in my backpack for when I travel, and people inevitably have to give me their spare key. I've always had my keys on a carabiner. I'm always looking out for where are my keys? Where's my carabiner? So I carry my spare carabiner. I already explained it to you. Jasmine, shut the fuck up. Wow, that was so nice. I kind of liked the goodie bag instead of getting paid. You know what I'm drinking? Earlier today, I woke up makeup on. For the first time in my life, I slept in my makeup. Now, that's not, sometimes I've slept in eyebrow gel, other times I've slept in mascara. I've never slept in a full bead. And by full bead, I do just mean concealer. I've been sleeping in the living room on the couch, and the shower is up in my friend Kiara's room, and she is a woman in STEM. She works in a lab. She came home. I said, what can I do for you? How can I provide for you? And sort of how can I give back to this women in STEM community? And she said, I'm gonna go to bed. She went to bed, I stayed up later, and then I remembered my face wash is in her shower. Woke up, and luckily, all I had were some clogged pores that were so fun to sort of manually dig out, just sort of throughout the day. So that was really fun. Found some on my cheek that were sort of hidden underground, and I sort of popped those and they came out like a seed on a strawberry. It was awesome. Woke up this morning, I had a coffee meeting. A little bit of a coffee meeting this morning. Just had a quick coffee meeting. No, and then I just did some work on my computer, and by that I just mean sort of scrolled through Instagram, constantly refreshed my DMs on both of my Instagram accounts, because yeah, I contain multitudes. I have 2 Instagram accounts. Checked my emails, there was nothing for me to check. Called my boyfriend. I don't want it. Now I'm all done with my shows. I'm off the clock! Girls, I'm off the clock. Let's do something crazy. Let's do something fun. Let's get out on the town. Where are my mamas at? I say as if my order at a bar isn't a half club soda, half Sprite. Not a full Sprite, because otherwise I'll talk at a speed I'm not comfortable with. I want to go do something, but I don't know what. I'm going to think about it, and I'll circle back to you guys. Thank you so much. I stay straight, I stay gay, I sit my finger on the trigger. Good morning, everybody. Ooh, I'm giving Zoom background. And then I came home. Something I forgot to include in this video is that I traveled to LA with my one cardigan. I went to LA with my cardigan and I wore it for 6 hours. I wore it from the plane to Portland to LAX so that my boyfriend texted me, shut up. Sorry, I love you. What was I saying? So I wore the cardigan on the plane so that I could hop off the plane at LAX with a dream and a cardigan. And I forgot to document that in any way, shape, or form. So I'm telling you now. Anyways, it's like 3 weeks later. If you're here because I did suppositories on the internet, hey, I contain multitudes. I'm not just the poop butt girl. I do stand up and a lot of other things. Anyways, this is not from LA. This is from this weekend. I went home to Bend this weekend and I hosted Pride. Yeah, you're looking at this straight woman, you're looking at the face of Pride. I hosted the Pride burlesque show back in Bend. Yeah, I made people come out as gay, but it was a whole thing and it wasn't homophobic at all. Anyways, I'm gonna go
subscribe, and good night, Los Angeles. Bye.